Yo, what up, guys? It is your boy Kofi, and I'm with my co-host Chuck Full Damage Miller. Welcome to KO Sports Talk Hangouts. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the NFL free agency frenzy, man. All the stuff that's going on from Kirk Cousins signing with the Atlanta Falcons, Danielle Hunter signing with the Houston Texans, Russell Wilson going to the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Chicago Bears signing DeAndre Swift, and also signing Gerald Everett to a 2-year deal. We're all going to get in that today. But before we start this video, guys, make sure to like and subscribe for my content. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you can get the latest and greatest updates in regards to Chicago Bears news. And not only Chicago Bears news, NFL news as well. But let's dive into this video. So NFL free agency just began. Tomorrow is the official beginning of the NFL free agency. But man, so much stuff has happened today. So many crazy stuff has been happening today. Us signing Kevin Baird, all pro safety, to a 2-year deal worth $15 million. And then we also signed DeAndre Swift, former Lion, former Detroit Lion, and recently with the Philadelphia Eagles. He signed to a 3-year deal worth $24 million, and we just signed Gerald Everett to a 2-year deal worth $15 million. He was a tight end with the Los Angeles Chargers. So, Chuck, I just kind of wanted you to get your thoughts on this. With the signings with Ryan Poles is making, and what do you think of Ryan Poles and his decision making? Is he being very decisive? Is he being very calculated, or is he just making any dumb moves? But I wanted to get your thoughts on it.
Dumb moves. I don't know about dumb
That's
moves.
what some Bears fans might think.
I don't know about dumb moves. It's a lot of ground to cover with all of this, Go. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Welcome out there, KO Sports Talk, man. Welcome to KO Sports Talk. And thanks for hanging out with us, Cove. I think Ryan Poles is one of the most systematic general managers this league has ever seen, bro. This guy is really calculated. He is dragging things out ad nauseum to the tune that is forcing everybody else's hand. He's sitting at the poker table. He's held his poker face for so long until everybody else is just making their moves and they're trying to call his bluff, bro. Let me tell you, man, I think this is brilliant and strategic planning by Ryan Poles, bro, because what he's doing, he's positioning the Bears in a position to where they are going to be able to shop this number one pick.
Oh, yeah.
They'll be able to shop. Y'all hearing me, people? This number one pick and get a generational haul from somebody. Who could that somebody be? Anybody. Who knows? But I do believe the position that he's with the team in, he's with the franchise in, is one where it is very fortuitous for the Bears. DeAndre Swift, I've got to be honest, was not high on my radar. I didn't really have him as the guy that we was looking at, but I do know he is a better overall running back than Khalil Herbert. To me, he's Khalil Herbert 2.0. He runs better, he catches better. He does a lot of things better. He's faster than Khalil Herbert, I believe. But he's got the same issues because he has a blocking. He doesn't block well. And he's often injured. So I really didn't understand that one. But at the price that we got him, I'm really not mad at the pickup. I'm not mad at the pickup. Personally, I would have loved for us to get Josh Jacobs. That's been my guy. I've been wanting.
He's going to the Packers, man.
Years. Yeah, I've been wanting the Bears to get him for the last 2 years. So we didn't get Josh Jacobs.
He went to the ops, man. He went to the ops.
Yes, he did. But we didn't. It wasn't a complete failure at getting assigning a running back. I do think DeAndre Swift is going to bring something to the table. He's going to be impactful for this Bears offense. And I didn't know this, Coach, until yesterday, but DeAndre Swift and Justin Fields were actually teammates.
They were teammates in Ohio State. Yes, they were.
Right. So there's some
they're reuniting. Yep.
Yeah, these guys got something to build off of.
And they were really great in the RPO. So I think they're going to run a lot of RPO.
Right. The Bears we already run a ton of RPO as it is, off of Justin Fields' talents there. So So I think that was a good signing. I wouldn't say great, but that's a good signing. I think the Kevin Byard signing was a good signing. Personally, I would have loved for us to have gotten Jordan Poyer from the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills released a whole onslaught
Yeah,
of
they did,
bro, because they're so high over the cap. They're like $25 million over the cap or something when they started.
I think what Zach Moss, he went to
he went to the
Indian
Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah,
Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah,
cut him loose.
they cut Joe Mixon. He's going to the Houston Texans too.
This is crazy, bro. With
Yeah,
all
man.
these moves that's being made. So
and Derrick Henry's going to the Baltimore Ravens too.
Oh my God!
He's going to the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah,
don't nobody want to see Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson out of a backfield.
That's gonna be a cheat code when you playing on them on Madden. Oh my gosh,
bro. It's definitely
a damn cheat code.
So yeah,
Madden.
But all in all, I think Ryan Poles is very calculated with everything that he's doing. Swift is not Saquon Barkley. He is not Josh Jacobs. But he's not Derrick Henry, but Swift is definitely formidable, bro. He is impactful and he has explosive ability all in his game, bro. He can break it long at any moment, bro. So I like that. I do like that. Also, I like where he's positioning us with this number 1 draft pick. Somebody's going to have to come a calling, because while everybody was sitting here howling over the media all throughout the world that Justin Fields was getting traded, Ryan Poles and the GMs of this league showed you that they didn't know what the hell they were talking about. Shut your mouths and find out from these general managers before you run your mouth on what they're doing. Find out from them directly what they're doing. Ian Rappaport is looking like a fool when it comes to that. Adam Schefter's looking like an idiot when it comes to that. Dave Kaplan, and you can go down the line.
Now speaking.
Emmanuel Acho and Chris Canty, who is that? Shady McCoy.
Joy Taylor. Let's put her in there too.
The list is endless, bro. The list is endless because everybody thinks they knows what the Bears are going to do. But now the report came down from Ian Rappaport yesterday that the Bears haven't even begun shopping Justin Fields. Because guess what, people? He was never shoppable to the Bears. They were never going to move this guy. They were never going to move him. Justin Fields is our guy. And whether y'all like it or not, that's who he is. And let me say this before we go any further into this, Gove. I'm sick and tired of Bears fans, Gove, getting out here talking about what the Bears should do at the quarterback position as though they know what a real quarterback looks like. You guys have no idea. Unless you watch real football.
I got some stats that I want to break down too. I got some stats right now that I want to break down too, and courtesy of PFF and courtesy of NFL stats that I found. So I mean, we're gonna go into that later, but you can finish your.
But unless you know what a real quarterback looks like, don't come opening your mouth on what the Bears should do with Justin Fields. This dude is a phenomenal talent. And guess what, people? He's going to take this franchise to a Super Bowl. I guarantee it. You heard it here first. If you ain't heard it nowhere else, I guarantee it. He's going to take this franchise to a Super Bowl. So Ryan Poles is doing what the hell he's supposed to do. And that's not listening to you guys or the media or anybody with his decision making. That man is very strategic in his moves. And I love it. Go ahead, go.
Yeah. And so, speaking of the media, I think we just kind of reiterated. We talked about this before we started, but I was watching the Monsters of the Gridiron yesterday, and they were talking about Adam Johns and Adam Hoke. They have a weekly podcast that they do, and they talked with one of the NFL media pundits. Her name was Diana Rossini.
Okay.
And they were talking about, in terms of Justin Fields, his trade market, how the Pittsburgh Steelers were in talks of trying to trade for Justin Fields. The Atlanta Falcons were in talks of trying to trade for Justin Fields. And the Las Vegas Raiders were in talks of trying to trade for Justin Fields. Mm-hmm. And so within those reports, those Twitter reports that she made, she said, first, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they ended up getting Russell Wilson. This was a minute before she reported it, like a minute after she reported it. The Pittsburgh Steelers signed Russell Wilson. Okay. And then she also reported that the Atlanta Falcons were in trade talks with the Chicago Bears to get Justin Fields. Then a minute after that, the Atlanta Falcons signed Kirk Cousins to a 4-year, $180 million deal. And then she made another report that the Las Vegas Raiders were in trade to get Justin Fields. Then the Las Vegas Raiders signed Gardner Minshew to a 2-year deal. So each time she keeps moving the goalposts, moving the goalposts again. And this is what we keep talking to you Bears fans about, is that you can't listen to these reporters because they're not in the room with Ryan Poles and the people that are really close to them. We only should care about what Ryan Poles says at the end of the day. Yes. Not what Ian Rappaport says, not what Adam Schefter says. Yeah, they report the news right after it's broken, right after the deal is done. Right after the deal is done, that's when they report it. But they're not in the room with these people making these key decisions.
Exactly. And that's what Bears fans have got to understand. These people are guessing. It is a guessing game in the media. And to coin the phrase from Swifty, they choose narratives over knowledge.
Knowledge,
they always choose knowledge over narratives. They just want to be the first people to break some news so that everybody can say they were the one that did.
They just want clickbait. They're clickbait.
Right. It's all clickbait because they haven't talked to Ryan Poles and he's giving them absolutely no information to work with. He's giving them number word salads, bro. This is what Ryan Poles has been feeding them. He's been feeding them a whole bunch of lettuce and tomatoes and carrots and green beans. And this is what they're eating from Ryan Poles and trying to interpret and read between the lines what this man is doing. You can't read between the lines when a man doesn't want you to know what he's doing. Now, look, now all of this is really starting to come to fruition. It's just starting to rear its ugly head. You're starting to see as this thing shapes out where the Bears are going. And shout out to everybody that's out here that's commenting. Ayo, I see you out here, bro. This is a good point that you just made. He said, why would you get rid of someone whose numbers look great with a team that still has missing links? It doesn't make any
sense. Don't worry, Ayo. I got some graphics I want to show you guys.
Yeah,
courtesy of PFF.
It doesn't make any sense to move somebody who's never been the problem for your franchise. This guy is not the reason that the Chicago Bears have not been winning games. He's not the reason why we're not going to the playoffs. He's not the reason why the Bears are not winning the Super Bowl. If anything, he is the building piece. He is the cornerstone that all of this is being structured around, bro, that's going to make this franchise great. And let me tell you something, Bears fans. If you know like I know, you better get on board with this. Because guess what? It's about to take off, and it's about to take off big. Once the Bears trade this number one pick, I'm telling you, people, now I don't know how many of you guys are faithful watchers of the podcast, of the KO Sports Talk podcast here. But about 2 weeks ago, I recall sharing with you guys that it would be a wonderful thing if the Bears traded the number one draft pick to the Minnesota Vikings for one fella who goes by the initials JJ. What's that guy's name? Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, in case you guys don't know, he's like arguably the best wide receiver in the NFL. This guy is incredible, unguardable, and flying down the field at nauseam, making the most ridiculous catches, and he makes everybody look good that's on the team. He makes the team go offensively.
Dude, can you imagine?
If we get this guy for a number one pick, and I got a proposed trade here. The Bears get Justin Jefferson, and we give them our number one, because it's going to be costly to get him. It's going to be costly. Number one, number 9, and the first round pick next year. How about that, people? We give that up to get Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson's agent has already put it out here that he's looking for a contract in the neighborhood of $150 million. We got $50-60 million almost under the cap right now. We can give that man what he wants, and we sign him. Now we're talking Super Bowl, people. Hear me and hear me good. The Chicago Bears will be talking Super Bowl if we get this guy on the team. And it's very, very doable. Very much doable, people. And I'm letting y'all know this is one of the moves that the Bears could make. Another move we could make, people, and I'm gonna drop this out there real quick, Kofi, and I'm gonna give you the mic. We could make a deal with the Washington Commanders. How big is it for them to make sure that they can move up and get a Caleb Williams? Maybe big enough to give us the second round pick and a few extra draft picks, which would help us build the rest of this team. So it might be worth something here. But what I'm saying is, all of this is telling you Ryan Poles is really putting the Bears in a very advantageous position. When this is done, when the smoke is cleared on the draft and all of this stuff, we're going to be ready. Wow. Ryan Poles said it last year, and I'll repeat it for this year. Ryan Poles said that he built this team to win and win now. We don't have time to wait on Caleb Williams or anybody else, bro. We're trying to go now.
Exactly. Yeah, we're trying to go now. I mean, I don't know if I'll trade the number 1 and number 9 and then next year's first. That would be a little too much for me for Justin Jefferson. But I mean, if the price is right, I mean, yeah. I mean, if we do get Justin Jefferson, it definitely would put us into a Super Bowl contention. Can you imagine having Justin Jefferson, a revamped O-line, DJ Moore, Gerald Everett, Cole Kmet, and depending on Shane Waldron, I mean, if he's able to pretty much unlock Justin Fields and take him to the next level to be that MVP caliber, type of player. If Justin Fields is going to have an MVP type of caliber season, I mean, watch out, man. The Chicago Bears are going to be a force to be reckoned with in the NFL, man. And especially, no team wants to see the Chicago Bears in the playoffs. I mean, seriously.
How about this, bro? How about this? The Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones refused to re-sign their left tackle, bro. What's his name? Tyron Smith, I believe is his name.
Tyron Smith.
Hope if we get Justin Jefferson over here, we don't have to worry about going to get Jackson Powers. We already got big guy in the middle that we just got from Buffalo. Help me out, Coach.
Ryan Bates.
We just got Ryan Bates in the trade for Buffalo for the 5th round pick. And now we go get Tyron Smith. And this guy is one of the best left tackles in the game. And put Braxton Jones backing him up. Oh, my God. We are ready for sure.
Well, we definitely do need some depth. I still want us to draft Jackson Powers Johnson because we do need some depth in the center position. We need depth.
But if we can get Justin Jefferson, we got to make the move, bro. If we can get him, we got to make the move, bro. We got to. Yeah. We just have to take somebody later down the line. We'll mix out on Jackson Powers. I would love to get him, but we go get this guy, man. We make that trade, and we can still go in the 3rd round and get us another wide receiver. Say Malachi Corley.
Yeah.
That guy.
Xavier Legette.
Come on, man. There's players out here.
That guy, they say he plays bigger than what he is. Like, they kind of compare him to A.J. Brown. He kind of has that bodybuilder A.J. Brown, so he plays bigger than what he normally is. In terms of physicality, he's very physical. He's great with the 50-50 ball. I mean, yeah, he kind of reminds me more of like an A.J. Brown type of player. So if we were able to get Malachi Corley or Xavier Legette, I definitely would be happy with it.
And I think Bears fans, we don't realize this, but that's part of what we've been missing on offense, that physicality, bro. I love the physicality from DJ Moore. I love it from Cole Kmet. And
outside of that, that's it.
Yeah, I loved it from Deontay Foreman and Roshan Johnson occasionally when they were playing them properly. But we need more of that, bro. This is a physical game. We need physical players who can get physical against the defense. And right now, I really don't see that we got enough of that. So in this draft, we can fix that, bro. We can fix that. We need to address the physicality issues here, bro.
What do you think of Darnell Mooney signing with the Atlanta Falcons?
Just read my mind, Cope. I was just thinking.
I was gonna even tell you about that.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that, bro. I think that is great for Darnell Mooney. Let me be the first to say thank you, Darnell Mooney, for the years that you put in with the Chicago Bears. Thank you for holding it down for us while we were trying to figure out how to build an offense. Darnell Mooney was great for us when he was great, but it was time to move on. And I'm happy for Darnell Mooney. He got 3 years, what, $39 million?
39 million,
That
yeah.
was $9 million more than what the Bears offered him last year. We offered him 3 years, $30 million. He
30
turned it
million. He
down and bet
rejected
on
it.
himself. He turned it down and bet on himself, and he had a bad year.
Dude, I honestly thought the Chiefs were going to sign him because, with Matt Nagy,
He would
he
have
has
been a
some
great
history
fit
with
there.
Matt Nagy. Yeah, he would have been a great fit there, especially with the offense that they're running.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm not sad that he's gone. I'm not mad. I knew the Bears eventually were going to have to move away from him. I'm just happy that he's in a position. He's in a situation that's beneficial to him, and he's getting his money, bro. And he's getting his money. So I'm not mad at that, bro. Think about that lineup in Atlanta. You got Kirk Cousins, the quarterback, Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier coming out the backfield, Drake London and Darnell Mooney on the outside, and Kyle Pitts as your tight end. With that defense and that whole line, bro, that team's gonna be some problems.
They can make some noise, man. They definitely can.
Yes,
They got a good defense. They got a solid defense.
Yes, they can, bro. Yes, they can, bro.
But I also wanted to kind of get into this. A lot of you Justin Fields naysayers, they're always talking about like, Justin Fields, he hasn't been making any progress. He hasn't been making any progress. He's not good. What has he done for the last 3 years? Well, let me show you.
They're not watching the game if they say he's not making progress, bro. That's
what yeah, I'm gonna show him this little stat right here. Okay, so like I said, courtesy of PFF, I was watching, Adam Mason's channel, and he was even also talking about this. Can y'all see it? Let me make it bigger.
Yeah, you need to make it a lot bigger if you can, bro. A little bit more.
Is it better? A little more?
A little bit more. Okay. I think that's good right there. Can you all see it?
Can y'all see it? Can y'all see it? All right. So pretty much this is pressure. Like this is year after year. This is his O-line pass blocking efficiency. And pretty much is just talking about Justin Fields' accuracy in a dirty pocket and accuracy in a clean pocket. So 2021, he had a clean in the clean pocket, his accuracy was 70.9. 2021, and in a dirty pocket, his accuracy was 57.7. And his passer rating, this is the passer rating right here. I don't know if you guys can see my little finger, but the clean passer rating, his clean passer rating was 86.1. In a dirty pocket, his passer rating was 46.2. 2022, in the clean pocket, his accuracy.
Before you go any further, let me explain this to the viewers out here. So, clean pocket and the dirty pocket pretty much is telling you what Justin Fields' accuracy was when the Bears' offensive line protected him well, and what it was. And the dirty pocket is telling you what his accuracy was when the offensive line didn't protect him so good, when it broke down and he had to scramble and he had to do all these fascinating things that we see him do with his legs and his moves and what have you. So that just for clarity, just wanted to put that out there.
Go ahead. Okay. So like I said, his passer rating in 2022 in a clean NFL pocket was 96.2. I mean, that's pretty much standard for any NFL quarterback. And then in a dirty pocket, it was 61.2. Now we're going to go to 2023. This is where it's very eye-popping. 2023, his accuracy was 77.8, almost 80% in a clean pocket. Dirty pocket was 67.9. A clean pocket, it was 95.5. And then look at this. A dirty pocket, his accuracy, his passer rating was a 72.8, which was best in the NFL. And so look at this. Even in a bad situation, a bad dirty pocket, Justin Fields had the highest passer rating in a dirty pocket this past year. He had the highest. And look in 2021. Justin Fields was under pressure 42.8% of the plays, ranked 25th. 2022, the Bears' online pack boxing efficiency was ranked 29th. Justin Fields was under pressure 45.7% of his pass blocking attempts. In 2023, the Bears' O-line pass blocking efficiency was ranked 26th. Justin Fields was under pressure 48.8% of the plays. 48.8% of the plays. And you know what's so funny? A lot of people talk about, oh, Tyson Bagent was better than Justin Fields. Tyson Bagent was better than Justin Fields. No, if you look at some of those games that Tyson Bagent started, literally, Luke Getsy was running most of those throws that he made were mostly from screen passes. Because you know why? Because Luke Getsy knew that the offensive line was bad. Most of the passes were quick passes. They weren't like him doing a 3-step drop, a 4-step drop. Because you know why? Because the offensive line was so bad. Justin Fields adapted. He was adapting to what he was working with from a pitchy patch offensive line.
Right.
He's never worked. All of his 5 offensive line never started a game. They only started 3 games. 3 games that all 5 of his offensive line started. None of them started 17 games. He was working with the pitchy patch offensive line. And so this is what he was working with. And this is what me and Chuck and all us guys who are supporter of Justin Fields are trying to get you to see. Each year, Justin Fields, you see it in the numbers. Justin Fields is improving every single year. Yeah, 2021, his accuracy, 70.9. 2022, 66.6. 2023, 77.8. In a dirty pocket, 72.8 in 2023. 2022, 61.2. 2021, 46. Each and every year, Justin Fields is improving. Justin Fields is making lemons out of lemonade, and that is what we guys are trying to get you to see. Yeah. That it doesn't fall on Justin Fields. This is what we're trying to show you guys.
And think about this for what it's worth, people. Justin Fields, look at the numbers he just showed you with the O-line's blocking efficiency from 2021 to 2023. They were 25th ranked in 2021. They were 29th ranked in 2022. And in 2023, they were 26th ranked. That means that this man was throwing from a dirty pocket almost 50% of the time. Look at these numbers, people. 42.
That's pathetic. That's pathetic.
45.7% and 48.8%. But he was still managing to make plays, make efficient throws out of this dirty pocket. Look at these numbers are astronomical.
And I want to give you one more stat too, Chuck. I want to give you one more stat. In terms of highlighted plays, Justin Fields had more highlighted plays out of any quarterback in the league, with at least 5 highlighted plays, more than any quarterback in the league. And people are saying, oh, he's not good. Justin Fields has potential. We don't know what Caleb Williams has. He has too many unknowns. With Justin Fields, we know what he's about.
So do me a favor, Kofi, and explain to the people what highlighted plays are so they'll understand what you're talking about, bro.
So, and like I'm pretty sure, drop the link. I got time. Hold on, Mike. Hold on. But like in terms of like highlight plays, we're talking about like in terms of like difficult plays. Like when we're talking about highlight plays, we're talking about like the wow factor in terms of like difficult throws, anticipatory throws that he's been making, anticipatory throws, anticipated plays, anticipated throws. Like in terms of like him, like in terms of like the Atlanta Falcons game when he broke through 3 tackles, three tackles against came out of a potential sack. Like difficult plays that a quarterback, like like if a play breaks down or if a quarterback is in the pocket, he's more than likely is going to get sacked, or if he makes a throw, is more likely going to be an incompletion. We're talking about those types of plays that Justin Fields make, those difficult plays that should have been an incompletion or should have been a sack.
So basically, people, what he's saying, he's talking about when he's talking about highlighted plays, he's saying these are plays where Justin Fields made something out of nothing. There was nothing there. He should have been sacked. It should have been an incomplete pass, possibly a turnover, something
interception.
Went wrong. And this guy made lemonade out of those lemons. He made plays, people. This is what you want from a quarterback. You don't want a guy who's just running around here just because he can throw an over-the-shoulder pass down the field to wide-open receivers. Oh, he's Mr. Spectacular. You don't want a guy that's only doing that. You want a guy that can make it work when it's working and make it work when it's not working, people.
And I want to challenge you guys. I want to challenge you, Ghost of Judah Tribe, all you naysayers, Jonas Pitney, all you guys. What are you going to say about this highlight? Because I already showed you. This is according to PFF. This is according to some NFL stats that I found. Adam Mason actually told me about these. He got from NFL stats. How are you gonna exactly? But remember, he has 10 career wins. People always bring up those wins. That's the thing I don't get. They always bring up those wins. Like, wins are a team stat. It's not a QB stat. If you really want to look at a QB stat, you should be looking at these stat right here. You should be looking at these numbers right here. A clean pocket, a clean pocket accuracy, dirty pocket accuracy. Justin Field had some of the best numbers
Absolutely.
in the NFL.
But the only thing
he's one of the best deep ball throws in the NFL.
But the only numbers they want to go to is fourth quarter numbers. With 2 minutes to go in the game in the fourth quarter, Justin Fields was the worst quarterback in the league in those situations. Yeah, okay, yeah. He's not a perfect specimen. He's going to have some things he needs to work on. That's fine, people. What about all these other glaring numbers that he's got, these glowing numbers that he's got, that's eye-popping, that's jumping out in your face? Are you really going to tell me that this guy is not worth the keeping? In a clean pocket, this man gave you a 95.5% passer rating. 95.5, that is great. In a dirty pocket, this is even better. He is 72.8. That is a huge leap from year one. 2021, from 46 to
he was the best in a dirty pocket.
Tell me what's wrong with those numbers. Where does this say you need to get rid of this guy and go to somebody else?
And look at this. Like I said, he was pressured on almost 50% of the plays. 50%. That's crazy. That shows you that this organization did not put him in position to succeed. All his career, his whole entire career, Justin Fields was not put in position to succeed. His first year, he had Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace. And guess what? After that year, they got booted. His first career game got thrown to the wolves, was sacked 10 times. Freaking Myles Garrett was just running a muck on that team.
Yeah,
he had like 6 of them. Justin Fields got hurt throughout that 2021 season. He had some highlight plays, great highlight plays. After that year, Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace got fired. Second year, going through a complete teardown, a complete tear. Like a complete rebuild. Justin Fields had to go through that complete rebuild. And even through that rebuild, man, in 8 or 9 of those games, it was decided by 1-score games. Justin Fields in like 5 or 6 of those games scored 30 or more points in those games. And yet his defense kept putting him down time and time again. Going into this season, first maybe 6 or 7 games, his team was given up 25 points per game. And you had clueless Matt Eberflus, who's making key dumb decisions in some of those games. He was making key dumb decision in some of those plays where he should have called timeout. They were up 28-7 against the Denver Broncos. They ended up blowing that game. They were up against the Detroit Lions. They ended up blowing that game. They were up against the Cleveland Browns, and not only the Cleveland Browns, the rest completely hosed Justin Fields because guess what? 2 of those 2 interceptions didn't even count. One was at the end zone, and then, which was completely bobbled, and another one was I think it was tipped or something. And that wasn't even his fault.
Right? Darnell Mooney.
Yeah. So Justin Fields was never in a position to succeed at all in his career, and all you guys want to get rid of him. Oh, he only has 10 career wins. Well, guess what, Bears fans? You don't know what a quarterback looks like. We've dealt with mediocrity year after year after year.
If you look at the 2 years,
let me finish my point. Real quick. We've dealt with mediocrity year after year after year after year. And are you guys, you want to rinse, repeat? Oh, let's get another quarterback. Let's get Caleb Williams. So in the next year, 2 or 3 years, you want to get rid of him and get another quarterback. You just want to repeat the same cycle over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead, Michael. Say your point.
My point is, yeah, he has 10 career wins, but the 2 years were a rebuild. My
That's
God.
the only point that needs to be made right there.
This was the only year they invested in the offense.
The first year that they invested in the offense, they literally had absolutely nothing for him to work with after his rookie season. They gave away everything on this team last year and let him know that's what they were doing. But let me say this, Mike. I'm gonna drop this in, bro. While everybody is talking about how not good Justin Fields is and how the Bears can't miss on this generational talent in Caleb Williams, let me tell you one thing that everybody has lost sight of. The only person that it really matters to, the only people that it really matters to that Justin Fields is acceptable quarterback to is this general manager Ryan Poles and this coaching staff led by Matt Eberflus, and they were greatly pleased with him at the end of this season. They want this guy. They believe in this guy. They trust this guy, and I do too, bro.
Hey, remember, but when you use the argument of they talk good about Justin Fields, you get the argument, well, what are they supposed to say?
Yeah, they're supposed to say what they're saying. They're not supposed to ever downplay or down talk players. You're absolutely right about that. But at the same time, they got to be honest with their players, with their team. Are people losing sight of the fact that when the Bears started this rebuild, when Ryan Poles started this, he started the rebuild around Justin Fields. All of the players that he brought in, they were in cahoots with what they believed Justin Fields needed. DJ Moore was in cahoots with what they believed Justin Fields needed. You know the math that they were doing. They said 1 + 2 = 6 in Chicago. And people, if you don't know what that means, Justin Fields wears 1, DJ Moore wears 2, and when he throws the ball at him, that's 6 points
toward the end zone. Yeah,
touchdown, right? So he brought these players in for his purpose, bro. They drafted Darnell Wright. They brought him in to block for Justin Fields. They brought speed in with Tyler Scott and Velus Jones, and all of this is around Justin Fields. They're making moves to get offensive linemen now. They're going to get another wide receiver. All of this is a building around Justin Fields. Why? Because the Bears brass, if y'all don't ever believe in him, the Bears brass believe in his talent.
and you know what's so funny? People always throw around the term generational. In 2017, Mitchell Trubisky was thought to be generational. If people don't remember that, because I definitely remember that, people were saying, oh, Mitchell Trubisky was going to be the next big superstar. Nobody predicted Patrick Mahomes was going to be the next superstar. Oh, 2018, Sam Darnold. Oh, he looks like a great, next great generational quarterback. Nobody predicted Josh Allen was going to be a quarterback or Lamar Jackson was going to be a quarterback. People just throw
They called Lamar Jackson. Bill Polian said Lamar Jackson should be a wide receiver.
Exactly. They called him a wide receiver.
This is why I don't take what scouts say seriously. To me, Caleb has the highest ceiling, but I won't be surprised if he's not the best quarterback in this draft class.
Mike, you know who I think is going to be the best quarterback in this draft class? Jaden Daniels, bro. I think that's going to be he is the most polished to me of all the quarterbacks that's coming out in this draft class, bro. He's got the tools, he's got the know-how, he's got the ability, and the man reads well, he runs well, he does a lot of things well. Caleb Williams, look, I'm not trying to throw salt on him, so Bears fans, stone me if you must. I don't care at this point. But Caleb Williams has a lot of chinks in his armor right now. There are a lot of things that they got to polish up and fix up and clean up for this guy, bro.
And speaking about polishes, I did a video about Caleb Williams painting his fingernails. I know damn well if he loses, hypothetically, if we get him, and if we lose, they're going to bring up the fact that he paints his fingernails more than he cares about the game itself.
Oh, man. The Chicago media and Chicago Bears fans, they're the worst, bro. They're the worst. Because
I can't stand media. Adam Johns and Adam Ho, I can't stand them.
They'll talk about these players, but what they won't do is watch them play. They won't really focus in and tune in to what these kids are doing out here, man. Justin Fields has been nothing but great for this team. He's been nothing but great for this team. And short of having all the weaponry that he needs around him, Justin Fields has done phenomenal for this team.
Wait, did any of you? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, bro.
Did any of you guys see that Monsters of the Gridiron podcast when Swifty was debating David Kaplan?
Yeah,
Like
I did.
literally,
I
Swifty
did.
tore him a new one.
Yeah,
So-
the thing, David Kaplan is like, I started to watch him, but he's kind of being a hypocrite.
Big time, bro. I'm
Big
glad
time.
you said that, Mike, because that's
Big
exactly
time.
what he's being, bro.
Big
He's being
time.
yeah.
He was saying, "Oh, Caleb Williams is going #1, point blank. Period. Chicago Bears are going to select him." Like
And then
literally, that's what you think.
you heard from Ian Rappaport that they were never shopping Fields in the first place.
Exactly. But Ian Rappaport doesn't get a hall pass from me, Mike, because he and Adam Schefter and all these big name guys who are the NFL respected information pieces, you know, they all were talking about Justin Fields is going to be shopped to the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's going to be shopped to the Las Vegas Raiders. The Atlanta Falcons want him. They're looking at him. He's going to be shopped over here, shopped there, shopped everywhere.
Now it's the Seahawks.
Why would the Seahawks want him? And they just signed Geno Smith.
My point exactly.
It's hilarious, bro.
I heard one person said that we're gonna trade him to the Chiefs.
Next question. We can move on from that.
Next, oh, he's gonna be a backup. Really?
I'm not even. We're not entertaining that, bro. Come on, with Patrick Mahomes, really, bro? We're not talking about that. That's not.
Bro, it feels like we already made our decision, regardless how our meeting goes with Caleb Williams. Because honestly, I don't know if you guys touch on this, but Caleb Williams was the first person to ever back out of his medical exams. So and he never gave it to the Chicago Bears.
Exactly, never. That's true.
If I'm totally honest with you, though, Mike, I don't really think that's a big deal, bro. I think that's an attention-getting type of thing for Caleb Williams, but not really a big deal because you're not going to be on the team without medicals anyway. Teams are going to examine you. They're going to have you speak with their doctors. You're going to get, medical exams. So I think they're making that a bigger deal than what it really is, bro. So what? He didn't do it at the combine.
It seems like to me that they were open to shopping Fields, but they never really engaged into conversations.
Now, I don't think that they were. I think what Ryan Poles was doing, Mike, I think he was staying open to the idea that somebody may give him a ridiculous haul for either Caleb Williams or Justin Fields. But I think in terms of Justin Fields, he was always our guy, bro. I don't think we were ever moving off of him, bro. I don't think we were ever looking. I don't think the Bears brass was ever looking to trade this guy, bro. Justin Fields has given us no reason to want to trade him. What is the reason? And who
career wins?
Who builds a team that's ready to win now? Ryan Poles' words last season. A team that's ready to win now, and then starts them on a rebuild at the most important position on the team. Who gives up a starting quarterback who's impactful and can put up numbers and can put your team in positions to win games so that they can go
put
and
up
get
30 points per game
and start everything all over after you spend all this money? Nobody
30
does.
points per game.
Oh yeah, and here's what really upsets me because people bring up the fact that we were never like this with Mitch Trubisky because he got us to the playoffs twice.
That's funny.
Never put up.
Mitchell Trubisky was a very solid quarterback. I'm not, I heard a lot of Bears fans, even back then, calling him garbage, calling him trash. I never thought
he was solid.
I never thought he was a bad quarterback. Mitch was in a bad situation, and I tell my nephew this all the time. T over Real Street Sports Talk. I tell him all the time that a lot of the problems that be with these players be on the coaching, bro. The coaching failed Mitch Trubisky in this town. Matt Nagy was horrible. Yeah. This is why you saw when Mitchell Trubisky was here, you saw the Bears winning so many games in the last 2 minutes. Why were they winning in the last 2 minutes? Because for the first 58 minutes of a game, Mitch Trubisky had to run these crappy plays that Matt Nagy had.
Dinky dunk plays, right? Cute plays.
That didn't make no sense. They weren't running the offense properly. They had them stagnant. And the only way Mitch could call plays was in the 2-minute drill, bro. Mm-hmm. In the 2-minute drill, he could make his own decision. And when that man made his own decision in the 2-minute drill, he got things done, bro.
Exactly. I mean, and plus, if you look at the team that Mitch was on, that team was more playoff ready than when Justin Fields was on.
Absolutely. 13-3. That team went to the playoffs, and if not for a double doink, would have went further than the first round, bro. 9-7 when they went to the playoffs and lost the game to the New Orleans Saints in New Orleans because of a drop pass by Wims, wide receiver. Unforgivable. It was a drop
Oh,
pass.
you gotta
Unforgivable sin.
Unforgivable.
I
Great
love
play call.
mocking these people whenever they come in my live streams. Justin Fields isn't worth anything. Raiders chose Garner Minshew over him.
And you know that's so funny because they said the same exact thing. Oh, Luke Getsy got hired by the Raiders. I'm like, what's your point? So you're
What's
saying,
your point?
you don't trust
Ryan Poole
Ryan
says
Poles?
if he's going to trade Fields, he wants to do right by Fields. Why the hell would we send him to the offensive coordinator that
Who just
sabotaged
frustrated
him?
the living hell out of him for an entire season over here, bro.
And he was a Green Bay op. He was a Green Bay op.
Yeah. Let me say this, fellas. Let me say this. I'm gonna drop this out here and hear
Go
this
ahead.
good. Bears fans, naysayers, haters, whatever you want to call yourselves. I don't care at this point how you feel and what you say. Ryan Poles is keeping Justin Fields. He's going to be the quarterback of the Chicago Bears. He's going to play for this franchise. He's the guy we're banking on to take us to a Super Bowl. And when the Bears are done making their moves in this year's in this free agency pool and in this year's draft, guess what? We're going to be Super Bowl ready and Super Bowl bound. So whether you want to be on board with it or not, doesn't matter. You can kick rocks and go root for another team, or you can
Please
get
go.
on board.
Please go
and
to whatever
ride
team
this
gets
wave,
Caleb.
bro. It's coming. It's coming.
Please go to whatever team Caleb gets drafted to.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Whatever team that he ever gets drafted to, whether it's the Washington Commanders, whether it's the New York Giants, whatever team that he ever gets drafted to, go support that team. Because you know what? When the Chicago Bears are Super Bowl bound and we're going to the Super Bowl, I don't want to hear nothing from any of you guys.
Redbeard,
Especially Chicago.
I knew Mooney was going to be gone. So you can, but granted, I didn't think he was going to go to the Falcons. I thought he was going to go to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Amazing.
If hatred is all you got in your chromosomes for these players and on this team, then maybe you shouldn't be a Bears fan, bro. I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. Maybe you shouldn't be a Bears fan. This is all you want to do. You want to heckle and you want to talk crazy, and we already know it's you, Ghost. There's no hiding that, bro. This is ridiculous, though, bro. Be a man about this stuff. Grow some kahunas, bro. Admit that maybe you was wrong about this dude, bro. How about that, bro? We just gonna go on and put it out there, bro. Since you want to hide behind all these different names and come on up in here and say all this stupid stuff, bro. Admit that maybe you was wrong. You really want Tyson Bagent to be the starting back for the
Team
Chicago
Bagent.
Bears?
Remember Team Bagent.
Are you kidding me? I love Tyson Bagent as a backup, but this guy isn't half the athlete as Justin Fields. Doesn't have half the arm that this guy has.
If Bagent had the arm strength, then maybe we could talk. If he had the arm strength, we could talk.
Yeah. See, all it is heckling, bro. You have nothing better to do with your time, bro. Hey, and you know what? I watch your cast too, bro. Just so you know. Yeah, I watched you and I've supported you regardless of what you said about us Justin Field fans and us gay fans or whatever you want to call us. Guess what, bro?
Who you talking about? Ghost of Loser Tribe? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Over
Ghost
here,
of Judas Tribe?
talking up a storm.
We shall not say his name.
Here, bro. Look here. Here's something
Ghost of
for
Clown
you,
Tribe.
Here's something for you, Redbeard. You lost.
That's
lost
probably
the
Ghost.
Justin Fields battle, bro. You call this a battle. You call it a civil war in Chicago between the Bears fans with Justin Fields and Bears fans with.
Hey, you want me to show you that stat, Redbeard?
Yeah, you lost, bro. You lost. How about that?
You want me to show you the stat, Redbeard? Yeah, you see that?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, Bagent had the lowest sack percentage. What do we do with Bagent? One against the Brian Hoyer Raiders and the Carolina Panthers.
Bagent played 4 games. Count them, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4. He was 2-2 in those 4 games. I'm not gonna sit on him, Mike. I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'm not gonna rag Tyson Bagent. I love him as a backup for our team. I don't have a problem with Tyson Bagent. What I have a problem with is people just wanting to constantly create their narrative and keep on feeding it and feeding it and feeding it. When they're looking at the production, they're looking at the numbers, they're looking at the coaching, they're looking at the decisions by the general managers and the team around them. They're looking and watching this general manager Ryan Poles build a team around Justin Fields, and you just want to sit here and talk trash, bro. That's your whole purpose in life,
dude. Redbeard. He has a point when he says fans don't put in the work.
Take your flag down, bro. You need to take your flag down. Real talk, bro.
Dude. He's saying
I had enough. I'm gonna put it out there. I had enough of you, Ghost. You can do all the talking you want to on your show. We can be fags and idiots and everything else you want to say, bro. There's some whole stuff you doing, man, and I don't respect that.
And the thing that he does is that you have a shirtless man. Why do you have a shirtless man?
I guarantee you this: he will never say that to our faces.
He probably would.
But it wouldn't be a conversation. He would probably shout. It'll be a shouting match with him. That's what he always does, is a shouting match.
To be honest, it's Justin Fields.
It's okay to be wrong. I'm gonna tell you this, Ghost. It's okay to be wrong sometime, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with being wrong. I've been wrong before. Coach's been wrong before. Mike's been wrong before. You can be wrong too. I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah, I've been wrong. But let's not resort to all these gay attacks. Oh, because we're wrong or because you're wrong, you just can't say, oh, you're gay, you're just sexual, you're just sexual. You believe that. While you have a man on your thumbnail, you have a shirtless man in your thumbnail, and you're calling us gay. Okay.
You said you're a fan of the same dude who said fans don't put in work. They don't.
He has a point. We don't put in work. We just watch the game.
Yeah, that's all we do. We do what you do when you put in work.
Yeah, last time I checked, we're not out on the field doing plays. We're not catching balls.
We're not getting our butts tossed by 300-pound linemen.
Yeah, we're obsessed with Fields when the whole league doesn't want him. Good. How about you go join the rest of the league and not want him over there? Did you do that?
They also said the same thing about Lamar Jackson. Look how that turned out. He became a 2-time league MVP. So
look, I don't usually engage in this type of talk. But bro, you're just a clown at this point, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, I'll tell you to your face.
I'm saying if I should just put him in timeout. Should I put him in timeout?
You need to go up. All they're gonna do is go get another name. Don't even put him in timeout. Let him stay there.
It's entertaining.
All right.
Yeah, all he's gonna do is go get another name, bro, and jump right back in, bro. This is what he does.
Yeah, this is what people.
Yeah, way better than Fields. I can't believe KO said Fields is a better passer than him. Probably at this point in his career, he probably is a better passer than what Lamar Jackson was at that point in his career. Okay, so Lamar Jackson right now, absolutely, I would give him the edge in passing. Definitely, but Justin Fields throws a great deep ball.
He's a better pure passer.
Oh, speaking of which, did you all know this guy, this Ghost of the Loser Tribe, went on Chicago Bears Central podcast? I uploaded the entire thing, and it's still on my channel. And the dude absolutely lost. He lost the entire debate. Kept contradicting himself. And plus, no one made this about race. You did.
That's his problem, man. Something's wrong with him.
I can't speak intelligently to that. I just know this. You're going to be a Bears fan, bro. You support the Bears, bro. Whatever we got. I'm not a fan of DeAndre Swift. Hear this good, Ghost. I'm not a fan of DeAndre Swift. He never was the guy on my radar. I wanted the guy that ended up over there in Green Bay. I wanted Josh Jacobs. But now that DeAndre Swift is donning this orange and blue, guess who I'm rooting for, bro? I'm going to root for DeAndre Swift so long as he's in his orange and blue. As long as it wears that orange and blue, I'm going to root for it, bro.
Exactly.
At some point, if you call yourself a Bears fan, real talk, bro, you need to get on board with who's in these uniforms, bro.
You might as well just be a Green Bay fan. Oh, I care. Be a Green Bay fan. If you don't like Justin Fields, be a Green Bay fan, bro. Seriously, go to support Green Bay Packers.
You don't have to like Justin Fields, but you should root for him if this is your team.
Right. Exactly. And that's the thing I don't get with some Bears fans. You excuse my French, but you crap on Justin Fields. Let me say this. Some of you Bears fans, not only Ghosts, but some of you Bears fans, y'all crap on Justin Fields like illogically. You just crap on him. You say, oh, let's get rid of Justin Fields. Justin Fields only has 10 career wins. Well, how do you call yourself a Bears fan when Justin Fields is your starting quarterback? How you call yourself a Bears fan when Justin Fields was not put in a good position to succeed?
Yeah.
This past season was not put in a good position to succeed.
Don't mean to cut you off, but Redbeard, you do realize he's a Tyson Bagent fan. If we're gonna go down that route,
at this point, I'm not even going to entertain him.
Listen,
I'm just
bro,
saying, if you don't entertain that guy, he's just a troll. But I'm just saying, Bears fans, if you're going to support your team, support your team.
Dude,
It doesn't matter who the quarterback is. If
True.
Caleb Williams is your quarterback, support Caleb Williams if he's on your team.
even though I'm going to be skeptical if we do that.
If Justin Fields is still on your team, support Justin Fields. If DeAndre Swift is on your team, support DeAndre Swift. We are Bears fans at the end of the day, and we want to see a Super Bowl at the end of the day. And whoever dons that orange and blue, we should stand behind them 100%. It doesn't matter what race, whether they're white, black, Asian, whatever. We need to support them and be behind them, man. I'm sick and tired of this stupid ass Civil War, man. I'm sick and tired of this shit.
Yeah,
it's not a civil war. It's a stupid war. That's what it is. You're fighting over a position that you don't even know anything about. When's the last time the Chicago Bears had a quarterback that you can look at and say, "Hey, we got a real quarterback in this town, bro"? It's been a minute, people.
You know what? I want to see the world burn and have us keep Justin Fields to see how Twitter reacts. I want to see the world burn, and we're just going to be on here
critical of Swift without him playing a game, but it's okay. 11-29 feels okay. Y'all know this is Judah, right? Y'all do know that's who it is, right?
I know that's Judah.
Yeah, that's Judah.
I know that's goes to Judah.
That's Judah. Man, you might as well come on out of the closet, bro, and stop fronting, bro. Real talk.
I know that's goes to Judah, bro.
Go ahead on, man. We talking about Sam Darnold, Jacoby Brissett, Jameis Winston, Gardner Minshew. They all got signed over Fields. No, they didn't. Fields is already under contract. They have a problem.
Because they're fucking free agents. Last time I checked, Fields was never a free agent.
And the Bears never intended for him to be one. They never intended
Mahomes,
to trade.
Mahomes restructured his contract. Mahomes restructured his contract.
Yes, he did. Hey, Red Bill, let's talk about something that's more poignant, bro. What do you think about the signings of the Bears? Since you got so much to say, let's talk about that, bro. Put that in there. What do you think about Swift and Byers
speaking of
Owens? What do you think about those signings?
And think of speaking of building teams. I think with what Ryan Poles is doing, he's trying to, like we said, he's trying to build contender. People don't understand that Patrick Mahomes, he came into a great situation with a Hall of Fame head coach, a Hall of Fame tight end, and a Hall of Fame wide receiver in Tyreek Hill. Like, he came into a great situation, and look at what they're doing. They're a dynasty right now. Ryan Poles built that team. People don't understand that he built that team. Look at what the San Francisco 49ers have done. They built that team from the ground up. John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan. I mean, prior to 2018, they were garbage. I still remember when they won 4 games that year. And then the year after that, they went to the Super Bowl. They've been perennial contenders ever since then. And they were like seconds away from beating the Kansas City Chiefs. Prior to the year before, the Philadelphia Eagles went to the Super Bowl. Guess what they did? They built their team the right way. They surrounded their quarterback with the key pieces that they needed to take that team to the Super Bowl. And so this is a process. For us Bears fans. And we need to be excited as Bears fans because Ryan Poles is doing the right thing. He's signing these great players. He's making decisive and right moves for this team to build for the future. And that's what he's doing. We Bears fans are so impatient. We want instant gratification. Oh, I want to win now. I want to win now. I want to win now. No, it doesn't work like that. Winning takes time. Building a quarterback takes time. Making a quarterback into a franchise quarterback takes time. You got to give Fields time each and every year. You saw the numbers that I showed you. Each and every year, he's progressing. He was making lemons out of lemonade. He was making lemonade out of lemons. Mm-hmm. And if you give him a clean pocket, if you give him a sustainable offensive line with some key depth pieces, some key starting pieces, guess what? He's going to flourish. If you give him a key wide receiver pieces, he's going to flourish and watch him take off. You're going to see how he was back when he played at Ohio State.
Exactly.
That same Justin Fields that I knew, who was 20-1, that took
There's
his
a
team to the
question for you,
playoffs back to
Kofi.
back.
He has a
Yeah.
question for you.
What did he say?
Kofi,
You need more time?
Yeah,
It's been 3 years.
Yeah.
Which one?
No. That was the one he was talking about, but I wanted to address. I asked him what
This
he
one?
thought. No. Let me go two up above that, bro. I asked him before.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, I asked him before what did he think about the signings. He said the Swift signing doesn't move the needle. Byard is a solid value, and Everett is a good deal. But now, right before that, bro, you just told me I was critical of Swift without him playing the game. But you even admit that
Yeah.
the Swift signing doesn't move the needle. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
What we
I
saying?
think
moving the
the addition of
goalposts.
Swift. I think the addition of Swift is a good signing, but that's just my opinion.
The Swift signing is a safe signing. That's the way I look at the Swift signing. Plus, I was sharing with Kof earlier, Mike, that Swift actually has history with Justin Fields. They actually played together at the University of Georgia in Justin
Or
Fields'
Ohio State.
year. Yeah, no, in University of Georgia.
Was it Georgia? Oh, okay.
He went through the transfer portal and went to
Oh,
Ohio
okay.
State. So yeah, he was at Georgia for his freshman year before he transferred. So I mean, those are pretty good assessments, bro. You know, instead of you always giving all this other garbage and criticism, give those type of assessments, Redbeard. We can hear you talk, bro.
Redbeard, did you not just see the graphics that I showed you? Did you not just see the graphics?
Redbeard, let me
showed
educate you. This was
How
the
stupid
first
are
year
you?
we invested. The previous 2 years were rebuilds.
He
You
said
want me
that
to show you again, Redbeard?
he said
You
the
want me to show
Ryan
you
Bates
again,
trade.
Redbeard?
He said that the Ryan Bates trade was a waste of a fifth round pick. I don't know if I can agree with that, Redbeard, for this one simple fact.
Do you see those stats, Redbeard?
This Ryan Bates dude, let me
No,
say this.
he must be blind. He must be blind.
This Ryan Bates dude, he was the dude that was already on Ryan Pose's radar when he was coming out in the draft a few years before. So this was a guy that he always wanted to get. This is a guy that he was always high on, and he saw an opportunity to get him. Now, if we had known now, then what we know now, that the Buffalo Bills were going to have a onslaught of releases like they did, we could have waited. And maybe
Stroud did better one year with a. First off, you're saying Stroud had a terrible offensive line. That's wrong. That Stroud did not have a terrible offensive line.
I don't disagree that this could have been a waste of a fifth round pick. I don't disagree with that part, but I don't think that Ryan Bates was a wasted trade. I don't think us getting him was a wasted move. If we'd have waited, we probably could have got him for the free.
Stroud had the 12th best offensive line in the National League, according to PFF.
His offensive line was not that bad.
He had a great offensive play caller, a great coach.
He had
what is defense. Here's what I want to know. You're talking about naming offensive lineman on the Texans outside of Tunsil.
Why should I name one?
What does that prove, bro?
Dude, I'm not a Texans fan. I'm not a Texans fan.
But even if we could name them, who cares? What is the point? Who cares? You're not making a point, bro. There's no point for saying that. What are you saying? What does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean that Stroud is just head and shoulders above Justin Fields as a quarterback because we can't name the offensive line. What the hell does that mean, bro? That was a complete team.
All you need to know, he had the 12th best offensive line in the NFL. People want to argue that Jordan Love played better. Jordan Love had a top 10 offensive line this past year.
And he had
top
a good
10 offensive line.
Two of them had good play callers.
Okay, coach. So we gonna spurn forward here. We're gonna spawn forward here real quick. Kind of get off of Redbeard's world out here.
Yeah.
Here's what I do know, bro.
This guy.
Here's what I do know. Look at my graphic back here. The Bears are on the clock.
Redbeard,
time, people.
Redbeard.
Michael, don't even pay attention to that dude. That dude's
no. I'm just saying we were gonna draft a center anyway.
Absolutely. So with the number 9 pick, if we don't move him, that's going to be Jackson Powers, bro. He's coming here to Chicago.
Exactly my point.
If be ready for this, Bears fans. Be ready for this, NFL world. If for whatever reason the Bears are not able to get a generational haul for this number one pick. If they don't have any takers, guess who the Bears are going to take number one? Wait for it. It ain't your boy. It ain't Caleb Williams. It's going to be Marvin Harrison Jr. He'll be the number one pick in this draft if we can't get that pick moved. So what the Bears are going to do, if we just stay as we are, we're taking Marvin Harrison number one. We're going to take Jackson Powers at number 9. And then I'm hoping that with the third round pick at number 75, that we go and get Malachi Corley to complete this process. We do that, we're ready for showtime, bro. Believe that.
I don't think we're taking a wide receiver with the number 1 overall pick. I think we're trading down.
But notice what I said, Mike. It's only if we can't get the generational haul that we want for the number.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
Right.
Center is our biggest need.
Say it again.
Center
That's
is
what he
our
said.
biggest need.
He said
absolutely.
draft. He's going to draft a center. That's what he said. He said he's going to
Jackson
draft
Powers is the number.
Jackson Powers
number
Johnson. He's
9
a center.
Yeah, number 9 for us. That I got him locked in there.
Even though I would not go against the idea of trading down maybe like 1 or 2 spots and then get Jackson Powers Johnson, like we did with the Eagles.
But I think we still need an offensive weapon, bro, on the other side from DJ Moore. You got to have more than 2 options, bro. Right now, offensively, 3 options, I should say. Right now, offensively, we got 3 for sure options. We got DJ Moore, we got Cole Kmet, and we got DeAndre Swift out the backfield. You need somebody else on that other side, bro. And that's where a Marvin Harrison Jr. comes into play. We get that guy, bro, sky's the limit for what this team can do, bro. Sky's the limit. You hear me? We can go to the Super Bowl with him, or if we pull a trade and give picks to the Minnesota Vikings, who are now in need of a quarterback and may want to play ball with the Bears for this number 1.
Nah, let them get JJ. Let them get JJ McCarthy.
Nah, let us get JJ Justin Jefferson. That's who I want. Got the wrong JJ on your mind, brother. I got the other JJ.
No. Let them get JJ McCarthy. Let them get JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, I mean, he'll probably fall to them at 13. But if we can get Justin Jefferson, can you imagine this offense with that guy on it, bro?
That'd be crazy.
That would be ridiculous. But I don't think we miss if we trade and are still able to pull Marvin Harrison Jr. in.
Especially
right now,
if we trade with the Commanders, who honestly, the Commanders really want Caleb Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, CJ Gardner-Johnson's going back to the Philadelphia Eagles for 3 years.
If it's Kofi, if it's not our team, we do not care.
Bye.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy can't stay healthy anymore, bro.
No.
What good is that?
At this point, the Eagles are becoming desperate. They just signed Saquon Barkley to that deal, and now they got CJ Gardner-Johnson.
Yeah. The Eagles, they're not moving the needle, bro. We watched him talk trash. We watched Gardner-Johnson talk trash to who is that? Deebo Samuel, and he went all in on Deebo and talked about what he was going to do when they played. And then the NFC Championship game, Deebo just got out there and fried him.
Mm-hmm.
He's
completely fried him. Remember when he was like waving to the crowd in the first half when they were up 24-7? And now when they lost 31 to 24, they're like, oh, no.
Hey, Theo, I feel you, bro. What's up, Bears fans? If you're not Bears fans right now, please don't jump on our bandwagon. Now stay the hell over there. I'm with that.
Yo, I never thought about this idea. I saw this idea on Twitter. If the Chargers release Khalil Mack, would you be opening to him returning?
For a veteran minimum.
If the Chargers released him?
No, if they release him, because they're talking about releasing him.
They got that other guy over there though too, Joey Bosa. I think they're talking about releasing him.
Yeah, they got Bosa too.
Yeah, if we gonna pick somebody up from the Chargers, let's get Bosa, bro. Let's get Bosa. Real talk. Let's get Bosa.
For real.
These Bosa brothers are monsters out here. I'm not against though to the question though, Mike. I'm not against us necessarily bringing Khalil Mack back. Just don't know how committed he's going to be to playing hard for this franchise again, bro. He did win Defensive Player of the Year when he was here his first year, bro. So I'm not against that. He's definitely a talent, a beast, a monster. But I don't know, bro. You know, it's kind of some sour milk.
I don't.
That ship has sailed, bro.
To be honest, I don't want the addition of Chase Young. I just don't.
No,
I don't want
agree
Chase
with
Young.
Chase Young. Chase Young is very much plays off type of guy, bro. He'll take plays off. We can't afford that, bro. We can't afford that. We're trying to do some things, bro. We can't afford a guy who disappears. We just went through that with Chase Claypool. We don't want to see that again. We're good. I want a guy that wants to be here. Speaking of guys that want to be here, what do you guys think about the Bears possibly in the later rounds taking a stab at Tyler Dubin, the free safety from the University of Minnesota? He's from Chicago.
Minnesota. He's solid.
He said
what about Cameron
Kitchens?
Cameron Kitchens.
I think either one is good. Cam Kitchens or Tyler Nubin.
Oh, I like them both. But Tyler said his dream is to be drafted by the Chicago Bears, bro. I want a guy that wants to be here. That's my concern for Khalil Mack, bro. Not so sure that he would want to be back here. That would be my concern with bringing him back, bro.
We should have break the bank on Danielle Hunter.
Why? He's an older guy, an elder statesman,
and he wanted to go home anyways. He wanted to go home. I don't think he would have signed with the Bears.
I think we can make a better splash than Danielle Hunter.
He wanted to go home. I just read a report. He wanted to go home. So
I'm not taking anything away from his talent. He is a great talent. I do love his talent, but I don't think we needed to break the bank for an older guy. You know, we don't know when his body's going to start breaking down. Well, we need to get younger. The rest of this team is pretty much young across the board, bro. You want somebody that fits into that equation, bro. I'm not mad at Danielle Hunter, though. Go get your money, bro. I just think we could do something other than Danielle Hunter, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I agree.
Now the 49ers are the trade destination for Fields now on Twitter. Like Chuck, every day they pick a new team.
Yeah, they're gonna go through all the teams. In a minute, it's gonna be the Bears are trading for Justin Fields.
Or trading away Justin Fields to
the Bears are trading for Justin Fields. They're running out of things, bro.
Yeah.
To their own team. What the hell?
Justin Fields is the backup now.
Damn.
When we drive Caleb, okay, bro. We don't have to be.
Yo, this kid, the dude in the chat is hilarious. I didn't know Caleb Williams is on the Bears right now.
Caleb Williams not coming, people. Hate to break the news to you. I heard today, I actually heard Chase Daniels say something that I thought was really stupid. And I don't usually call anything that Chase Daniels says foolish or stupid. I follow this guy. I respect his opinions and his viewpoints. He's played quarterback in the NFL. He said the Bears may end up taking, and he said this would be a great move. They may end up taking Caleb Williams at 1 and keeping Justin Fields.
No. I'm not dealing. I am not dealing with the Civil War.
No.
That's ridiculous. No. You want to see a divided locker room? Let that happen, bro.
No, I'm not. No. That will divide the lot. The Civil War.
That's really going to divide the locker room.
That would destroy this team, bro. Literally, bro. It would destroy this team. There's no way you do that, bro. No.
Yeah, and Fast Sports Talk is kind of a hypocrite because he said that the one thing we can't do is if we keep Matt Eberflus is to draft a quarterback. But then later he's like, "Oh, the Bears need to draft a quarterback."
It's all hocus pocus, man. It's all stupid, man.
So
any final thoughts before I end this stream?
Final thing, Mike. What do you think the Bears should do with this number 1 pick?
Obviously, trade down. Hopefully, if I'm thinking logically and want to build us for the future, I want to send Caleb Williams into a terrible position. And I had to think about this: the Commanders or the Giants. The Commanders got weapons. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The Giants, however, they don't have weapons, and they just paid Daniel Jones a huge money, along with having a horrific bad offensive line. Gave up 83 sacks, by the way, most in franchise history. And I want Caleb Williams to go over there so he can fail, so we can set up the Bears rightfully for the future. So that's what I want to do. I want
Get another number one pick.
I want us to trade the number one overall pick to
2025
to the New York Giants. Have Caleb go there. Have him suck it up. And guess what? The Bears will be right back. And I also want us to get Roma Doomsday. And I agree with Chuck. We have to get Jackson Powers Johnson, even if we have to take him at the number 9 spot. Folks, center is our biggest need. We could talk about tackles. We could talk about guards. No. Center is our biggest need.
We just let go of our 2 centers. We just let Cody Whitehair and Lucas Patrick walk. So you're going to let them walk. You've got to address.
We got to have the center position right.
That's one of the reasons why Ryan Poles made the trade with Buffalo to go and get Ryan Bates. He's a versatile guy. He can play center, but I believe he's being brought here to be a backup, possibly behind Jackson Powers, bro. That's who I think is. I think that's why he made the move that he did. We need to get more depth on this offensive line too, bro. We need to get some bodies in here that can back these guys up, just
especially with the interior line. The interior line, oh god,
yeah. But I do think if we got a high pick, let's say if we make this move with the Commanders and we give them 1 and we take their 2, I think we still got to go get Marvin Harrison, bro. I think we gotta address the wide receiver position on the other side of the field. We just lost Darnell Mooney, so we really don't have anybody else to depend on over there. We're not depending on Tyler Scott. We're not depending on Velas Jones. We got to get an impact player on that other wing, bro. We got to have another wing, man, bro.
All right, I definitely agree with everything that you're saying. Yeah, hopefully we do trade that number 1 pick and get a generational haul out of that, and then trade. Thank you for coming, Mike. Trade that number 1 pick and trade that number 9 pick and probably get more picks and probably draft Jackson Powers Johnson or get Marvin Harrison Jr. I definitely agree with all those points, guys. Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
But like I said, man, I'd like to thank all y'all for coming. I'm joining the stream, and stay tuned for next week when we're also going to be talking a little bit more about the draft. Well, the NFL free agency. The wrap up of the NFL free agency, and also stay tuned for my mock draft video coming on later. And like you said, Bears are on the clock, man.
On the clock,
hopefully
baby.
by tomorrow. Hey, this time around last year, around this time last year, Ryan Poles traded that number 1 pick. It was around March 13th, 2023. He traded that first pick. Hopefully, do you think he can repeat by tomorrow? I don't know, guys.
Hey, Magic Johnson, guess what? We getting Caleb Williams, bro. Somebody you might want. Magic, come and holler at us, bro.
Come on.
Magic, you make big moves. This is a guy that traded away the Lakers, practically the whole Lakers draft to go and get LeBron James.
And get Anthony Davis too.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. We got somebody for you, baby. He's an attractive piece. He's a sexy tool here. Come on.
But thank y'all for coming. And like how we always end it over here,
Chicago up, Bear down. Let's go, Bear.
That's why I'm trying to make a better